Last week we looked at the Munich Beer Hall Putsch and that this failed for Hitler. He wasn't able to physically use force to take over the German government. Hitler was then arrested and spent some time in prison, but during his trial he was actually able to increase his support and spread his ideas. And with this, Hitler realised that to gain support, he would have to make the Nazi Party look appealing to the German people, and this way he could gain power democratically. He stated that if outvoting them takes longer than outshooting them, at least the result will be guaranteed. Eventually, the Nazi Party was able to become the biggest party in Germany, and there is 5 main factors which made the Nazi Party appealing to the German people, and that is what we're going to talk about today. Reason 1 is Hitler's charm and charisma. Hitler was a brilliant speaker. He was a good organiser and politician. His self-belief persuaded people to believe in him. Hitler possessed an instinct for mass psychology and was a genius at manipulating the emotions of his audience. The German people were fed up with the weak Weimar Republic, and they seen Hitler as a strong leader and someone that could make Germany strong again. Reason 2 is Nazi image. Hitler wanted the Nazis to look good, so he dressed the SA in smart uniforms, made sure they were drilled to march well behind the swastika flag, and made them look young, neat and strong. This was to attract people to them, so they'd listen to what they had to say. Young boys and men in Germany had grown up through World War I and idolised soldiers in war, and this was a way to get back to that. People who had been in the army and felt hard done by that they had lost, seen this as a way to be in the army again, and they really liked that aspect of the Nazi Party. Reason 3 is Nazi propaganda. Nazi propaganda persuaded the German people to believe that Hitler was their last hope. He was the only person that could make Germany strong again. To spread these messages, Hitler employed Dr. Joseph Goebbels, a publicity expert, to sell the Nazis to the German people. Propaganda included posters such as these, mass public speeches and meetings, newsreels shown in the cinema, and parades with the Nazi soldiers. Reason 4 is angry people make easy targets. The people of Germany were angry. They were angry at the Weimar Republic, they were angry at hyperinflation, they were angry at just Germany's situation in general, and they wanted someone to blame. Hitler was able to provide them with this. He targeted the communists and the Jews. Hitler also said the Jews were working with the communists, which strengthened his argument that the Jews were to blame for all of Germany's problems. People liked this, and people thought they're going to support that party because there's someone to blame our problems on, and I agree with that. And lastly, widespread appeal. So Hitler promised everybody something. So the Nazis had widespread appeal. They didn't just target one group of people, they targeted everybody in Germany. Particularly, they focused on farmers. In 1927, they began focusing on farmers. Farmers were not being paid well at the time, so they developed new policies for them. They also blamed the banks and the Jews for the farmers' troubles and promised lower taxes and rent. Because of this, in 1930, 13.2% of party members were farmers. They also targeted the middle class. They highlighted the problems faced by small businessmen, craftsmen and shopkeepers, and said that they were being exploited to help the Weimar politicians. They also said that their businesses were being ruined by the larger Jewish businesses. This meant that people all around Germany could see a reason why they should support the Nazi parties.